Hi, I'm Amanda Cruz with Voyage Investing. I often get asked, why in the world do you invest in mobile home parks? And I'll be honest, years ago, I maxed out my 401. I was completely invested in the stock market. I would spend hours trying to diversify between value funds and growth funds and come up with the right allocation that made me feel like I was diversified and making good investment decisions. And one day it just hit me. I had no idea about the fund managers of these funds, when they were buying and selling stocks, why they were buying and selling stocks. I didn't even know if my different diversified mutual funds were buying the same stocks. And that's when I really started to look at different ways I could invest my money. Obviously, keeping it in a savings account wasn't the right idea. I actually looked today. The average US savings rate is 0.04% right now, so losing a significant amount of money to inflation there. When I started looking at real estate, it just made sense. I know a lot of people think of real estate as volatile. Obviously, the stock market is very volatile. The single family housing market can be pretty volatile as well. For government-backed loans of single family houses in 2010 during the Great Recession, 4% of those loans were delinquent. That's a lot, that's a staggering number. By comparison, multifamily loans were 0.4% of those were delinquent. It is way less volatile to be in commercial real estate compared to in single family housing. Mobile home parks specifically are also in high demand. They are low income housing, right? They're affordable homes. And the affordable housing market is so low in the US as far as the number of homes available compared to the actual need. So being in that space and allowing people to live in affordable spaces is always important. In case of a recession, affordable homes are actually in even higher demand than they are during times of economic prosperity. The land also simply cannot go to zero like a stock can. Mobile home parks are valued based on, it is the land and the improvements to that land, like sewer and water lines and that sort of thing, which really just can't go to zero. The returns on mobile home parks and commercial real estate in general are phenomenal. It is very reasonable to expect 10% or higher returns, and that's cash on cash returns, the interest you receive on lending your money, which is just truly phenomenal. And that doesn't even account for the tax benefits, like being able to get depreciation and have that paper loss while actually receiving cash flow. And of course, everybody's situation is different, so talk to your CPA about that. But for us, it just made sense. And maybe like you, I'm the one who makes the financial decisions for our family. And when I've been looking at the options, and when I was looking at the options years ago, it really just clicked to me that real estate was the right place to be. And it just made sense for my family and what we were looking for. If you're interested in passively investing alongside of us, feel free to check us out at voyageinvesting.com.